So there is a new Doom game upon us. It's not out for me yet, but for you, it's out. By the time you're watching this video and by the time it's up, the game is out and has been for a couple of days. Doom the Dark Ages looks so sick and I'm so excited for it. Which got me thinking, I loved Doom 2016 so much. But even so, I only played through that game once. I don't replay games very often. I'm always looking for that new thing, that new experience. And so I decided that I wanted to replay Doom 2016 before Doom the Dark Ages comes out. And I've been in such a gaming rut lately. I just don't feel like playing anything and I haven't had that much fun playing games lately. And it's not just with games. I've been in this weird rut with like every aspect of my life currently. And so I figured what better way to cheer myself up than ripping and tearing through some demons. I kid you not, I almost played this game on the easiest difficulty because I just wanted to rip through this game and have some fun. In fact, my first time playing this game, I played on the like normal medium difficulty, which is called like Hurt Me Plenty, I think. But that was for a YouTube Let's Play back when I was doing Let's Play type stuff on the channel, and I spent way more time talking to myself than I did trying to get good at the game. It's unlisted now, but it's still in a playlist on my channel, public, but don't watch it. Trust me, don't watch it. No one else did, so yeah, whatever. But as I boot up the game, gearing up for a new playthrough of Doom 2016, I stare at the difficulty selection screen, and I don't know what came over me, but I said, screw it. And I just chose Ultraviolence, which that was the best decision that I could have made. Actually, it was the second best decision I could have made behind just choosing Nightmare to begin with. I know Ultraviolence is no Nightmare, and maybe that means I'm not a real gamer, but Ultraviolence was just the right amount of challenge that provided just enough difficulty to keep me engaged, but not so much that it felt unfair or frustrating. Whenever it started to feel difficult, it just felt like I had to lock in and get better. And so I did. Slowly, I could feel myself getting better at the game. My first playthrough, I played like a baby, mostly using the weapon wheel and even just using my mouse wheel to scroll up and down through the weapons. But not this time around. I rebound my keys. Heck, I even completely unbound the weapon wheel so it wasn't even an option for me, and I rebound the mouse wheel up and down to be specific weapons. I was eventually quickly swapping through every weapon when I needed it, bypassing reloads and animations, and it felt good. It forced me to get better, at weapon swapping and using all of the weapons and intentionally choosing which weapons I'm using and using certain weapon combos for certain situations. In fact, the whole second half of the game, I kept thinking to myself, I wouldn't mind if this was harder. However, I would still fumble my keys and press the wrong thing at the wrong time and swap to weapons I didn't mean to, but it would still usually work out in the end. Also, I kept forgetting to use my equipment. Like, I just forgot it was an option. I mean, I just have so many guns. I want to make this clear. This isn't a review. I mean, there isn't much to say about this game. It's just a damn near perfect single-player FPS game. Now, obviously, it isn't actually perfect. You could dig deep and nitpick plenty of things if you wanted, but I think on the surface, at its core of what it's really trying to be, it's pretty much perfect. It's just straight fun to play and beautifully simple and straightforward. Go to an arena, kill all the demons, look around for keys and secrets, killing even more demons, find the exit, go to the next area, rinse and repeat. That's basically the whole game. And I just fell in love with the whole dance of this game. Constantly running around, keeping on the move, often running in circles around the arena, almost like I'm playing COD Zombies. Weakening enemies and going in for glory kills to replenish some health, using your chainsaw in tight situations and getting some ammo in return, looking around the arena for ammo, shields, power-ups, portals, quick swapping to avoid weapon animations to do more damage at a faster rate, dodging and weaving. This game is fast, but not too fast. It's like a beautiful FPS ballet. I've never watched a ballet in my life, but you know what I mean. This game begs you to be aggressive, and if you try to sit back and play it slow and like a cover shooter, you're gonna have a bad time. And the addition of glory kills, I mean, chef's kiss. They're so fun and don't get old, and a neat idea to keep your health up. Same for using a chainsaw to replenish some ammo. Just really good ideas to build off for the future entries. And the game does have progression, like upgrading your suit, health, armor, ammo capacity. There are runes you unlock by doing specific rune trials that can be found throughout the course of the campaign. They're not too fun and kind of boring, but the runes basically act like perks, allowing you to sort of build for a playstyle you want, but it's not too dramatic of a difference. As well as various weapon mods you can unlock and upgrade, which are alternate firing options for some of the weapons. You get them from these little drone robots that Doom Guy bullies, and then you upgrade them with weapon tokens that you get from doing mission challenges, or at least I think that's how it went. I didn't take notes on that. Now, I know I don't need to say this because everybody already knows this, but I'm going to say it anyways. The original soundtrack for this game fucking rocks. I mean, just listen to this. And hearing that while you're running around an arena, fighting for your life, taking on hordes of demons, I mean, come on! Plus, this game is almost 10 years old and it still looks so good. One knock I guess I would have is the lack of variety in mission settings. I mean, you spend the game in two places, basically. One is the Mars base and the other is in Hell. It's fine and it doesn't ruin anything for me, it's just one little nitpick, I guess. The levels sort of all look the same in their respective areas. And while I wish the settings were more diverse, the two settings that it does have, it absolutely nails their atmosphere. A spooky Mars base full of blood pools and blood smears and gore, and Hell just seems like a real sucky place to be. And I know I just said it's perfect, but if I were to point out one other thing, I do think the game could have been a teensy bit shorter. I know it's already pretty short for today's standards in video games, taking me a little under 13 hours to beat, and that was with taking my time. But the later levels don't change too much, and they start to feel just more of the same, and the game feels like it starts to drag at the end. But don't get me wrong, it's still very fun. And I just love Doom Guy as the protagonist. He doesn't say anything. Doesn't even seem like he's thinking about anything. He just goes and does. Punches computers, bullies the upgrade machines, uses limbs and corpses to open doors.
Me, Doom Guy. Me go kill demons.
I'm really starting to talk in circles here, but like I said, there isn't too much to say about this game. It's just a incredible, beautifully simple, straightforward, single-player FPS game. It's almost mindless in a way, but in a good way. You know what I mean? It's just pure fun and video gamey as hell, and it reminds you of the joy to be had in video games. Running and gunning, jumping and blasting, ripping and tearing. What more do you need? When I beat Doom 2016 for the second time and the credits started rolling, I immediately thought, I want to play this game again, but on Nightmare. And if I had played this game earlier, I probably would have just started a new game right then and there. But I don't have time for that because I gotta play Doom Eternal next, which will be the topic of the next video that I hope comes out in a somewhat timely fashion, because I am just so excited to talk about that one. And I won't consider that one as a review either. I just want to talk and gush about video games. And then after that, while it's not relevant anymore and I missed my window to talk about it during relevancy, I'll probably put out something about Doom the Dark Ages, because I am definitely playing that the day it comes out. Also, I just want to quickly mention, I know that this game has multiplayer, Didn't play it. I have no interest in it. I don't think anyone's even playing it anymore, even if I wanted to play it. And there's like a custom level mode called like Snap Map. Is that what it was called? Something like that. Didn't dive into that one either. So I don't know if that's cool or not, but didn't play it. So yeah, apologies for a lot of the lighting in this video, probably. It's really dark and rainy out, and I don't have a lot of good lights to use, but is what it is. Alright, thanks for watching. Till the next one, stay hydrated, get some exercise, and remember that video games are pretty cool. Yeah. See ya.
Hey, it's Cody from the Editing Bay. What a video that was, huh? Really something. Sorry about all of the awful gameplay footage. I realized that I hardly recorded any footage while playing the game because I was just enjoying playing it so much. And the footage that I did capture is trash, but, you know, is what is. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go eat some chicken nuggets now. I just wanted to, like, pop in here and say hi. Yeah, have a great day.